Hey there friends, welcome back to another video. So today we're continuing our practice of CVC words, apparently with my cat helping us out today. We're going to be looking at some different beginning sounds in those CVC words. So last time we looked at some beginning sounds like B and W, B and W. Today we're going to be looking at some different options for beginning sounds, but we're going to be following a similar format. The PowerPoint we're going to be looking at today was also produced by Lexia Core 5, so big shout out to them. It is awesome. I'm really excited to get started, so let's go. All right, so CVC words, the beginning letters we're going to be looking at today are C, M, P, R, and T. C says K, M says remember that's our letter with our lips closed, P says P, R says and T says T. Let's figure out what these pictures have in common. Our first picture is a tooth, then we have time, and lastly, we have tap. What do the words tooth, time, and tap all have in common? That's right, friends. They all have the same beginning sound. The beginning sound in all of these words is t, 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 tooth, t, t, time, and t, t, tap. Now, what letter says t? That's exactly right. T says t. So each of these words, tooth, time, and tap, each begin with the letter T. What do these three pictures have in common? We have a cat, a cold, and a cape. What is the same about the words cat, cold, and cape? That's right, friends. They have the same beginning sound. What is the beginning sound in cat, cold, and cape? Yes, excellent work. The beginning sound is K. We know that C says K. So we know that each of these words begins with the letter C. K, k, cat, K, k, cold, and K, k, cape. Here we have rake, rain, and run. These words all have the same beginning sound as well. What beginning sound do we hear in the words rake, rain, and run? Very good, friends. The beginning sound is right? Rake, rain, and run. What letter says Yes, the letter R, right? So each of these words begins with the letter R. Now we have a mug, a map, and mix. What is the beginning sound in the words mug, map, and mix? Excellent work, friends. The beginning sound is What letter says Yes, M says right? Mug, map, and mix all start with the letter M. Here we have a pig, a pear, and paint. These words all have the same beginning sound. What beginning sound do we hear in the words pig, pear, and paint? Wonderful. The beginning sound is p, 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 pig, p, p, pear, and p, p, paint. All begin with the letter P. Now here we have a cat and a rat. These words have the same ending sound, at. K at cat and at rat both end in at, which makes them rhyming words. However, they have different beginning sounds. What's the first sound we hear in cat? Good, the first sound we hear in cat is K. What letter says K? That's right, C says K. So we're going to put a C at the beginning of that word to spell the word cat, C-A-T. If we were to sound this word out, we would pronounce it k-at, cat. Now let's take a look at the word rat. It has the same ending sound as cat, and it rhymes. But it has a different beginning sound. What is the beginning sound you hear in rat? Good, the first sound in rat is And what letter says That's right, R says So we're going to put an R at the beginning of that word to spell the word rat, R-A-T. If we were to sound this word out, we would say at, rat. Here we have the AP ending, app. And we have a picture of tap. We know that our second and third letters are going to be A and P, so all we need to figure out is our first letter or our first sound. In the word tap, what is the first sound that you hear? Good, the first sound in tap is T. And what letter says T? Very good, T says T. So the word tap is spelled T-A-P and pronounced T-A-P, tap. This is a map. The word map rhymes with the word tap. They have the same ending sounds, app. But the beginning sound is different. What is the beginning sound you hear in the word map? Good, the beginning sound in map is m. Friends, what letter says m? Wonderful, M says m. So the word map is spelled M-A-P and pronounced m-a-p, map. This is a cap. The word cap has the same ending sounds as map and tap. These words all rhyme. Map, tap, cap. But the beginning sound in cap is different. What is the beginning sound you hear in cap? Good, the beginning sound is k. Friends, what letter says k? Wonderful, C says k. So the word cap is spelled C-A-P and pronounced k-a-p, cap. For this next part, if you'd like to grab some pencil and paper and work along with me, you may do so now. These are the beginning sounds we're going to be looking at. You may either write the words along with me or write these letters on some sticky notes and hold them up as we go. If you're going to be putting them on sticky notes, go ahead and pause the video now to get it written down and then press play when you're ready to keep going. All right, so we're going to be looking at the letter M. Friends, what sound does M make? Good, M says mm. The next letter we're going to be using is P. What sound does P make? Excellent, P says P. Next, we're going to be using the letter R. What sound does R make? Very good. And lastly, we're going to be using T. What sound does T make? Good, T says T. So let's look at this word, pan. If you have your cards, go ahead and hold up the letter that you hear at the beginning of pan. If you don't, that's okay. What is the first sound you hear in pan? Good, the first sound we hear in pan is P. Friends, what letter says P? Wonderful, P says P. So the word pan is spelled P-A-N and pronounced P-A-N, pan. If you'd like to write this word down, go ahead and do so now. Awesome, let's keep going. So let's take a look at this dog here. This dog is tan. That's the color. In the word tan, what's the first sound that you hear? Good, the first sound in tan is T. If you have your cards, go ahead and hold up the letter that says T. If not, go ahead and tell me, what letter says T? Yes, T says T. So the word tan is spelled T-A-N and pronounced T-A-N, tan. This word has the same ending sound as pan. That means that they rhyme. Lastly, this girl ran. This word also has the same ending sounds as pan and tan. A-N, an. The beginning sound is different. What beginning sound do you hear in ran? Good, the beginning sound in ran is er. Go ahead and hold up the letter that says er, or go ahead and tell me now. Wonderful, R says er. So the word ran is spelled R-A-N and pronounced er-a-n, ran. Now let's take a look at some different rhyming words here, words with the same ending sounds. This is the number 10. What is the first sound you hear in the word 10? Good, the first sound is t. Can you tell me or show me with your cards the letter that says t? Wonderful, T says t. So the word 10 is spelled T-E-N and pronounced t-e-n, 10. This is a picture of some men. Men. Notice how it has the same ending as 10, E-N. That means that these words rhyme. But the beginning sound is different. What's the first sound you hear in men? Good, the first sound is m. Now what letter says m? M, very good. So M says m, meaning that the word men is spelled M-E-N and pronounced m-e-n, men. This is a picture of a pen. Pen has the same ending sound as men and 10. That means that it rhymes. But our beginning sound is different. What is the first sound you hear in pen? Good, the first sound I hear is p. Go ahead and show me with your card or tell me what letter says p. Wonderful, P says p. So the word pen is spelled P-E-N and pronounced p-e-n, pen. Now let's talk about how these words are the same and how they're different. We have a picture of a map and a cap. What is the same about the words map and cap? Good, these words have the same ending sound. They both end in ap. Now what is different about these words? Good, they have different beginning sounds. What is the beginning sound in map? Very good, the beginning sound in map is m, made by the letter M. What is the beginning sound in cap? Good, the beginning sound in cap is k, made by the letter C. Good work today, friends. That's all we have here for our lesson. Let's hop on over to Seesaw and see what we have there. So here on Seesaw, friends, we're going to be putting the CVC word into the correct sentence. Essentially, you're matching the word to the picture. So the first thing we need to do is write the code word. That's going to be over here. Our code word today is map, M-A-P, map. So you can use your text tool or your drawing tool to write M-A-P, map, and put it there in the code word spot. Once you've done that, then you're going to come over here to our sentences. Next to each sentence is a play button. If you click on the play button, you can hear the sentence read aloud.
I can
that sentence
see
said,
the
I can
sun.
see the sun.
sun.
Then the word that you're matching was repeated, sun. So you're looking at a picture of a sun, and you're going to find the word sun from your choices, click it, and drag it over onto the box. In the word sun, the first sound I hear is s. So I'm going to look at which of these words starts with s. No. Nope. M doesn't say s. B doesn't say s. Neither does H. T doesn't say s. Ah, there we go. S says s. So I'm going to look at this word and see if it says sun. If I sound it out, s, and then put my sounds together, sun, that's it. That's the word sun. So I'm going to click it, drag it, and put it in that sentence. Then I can see my whole sentence put together. I can see the sun. So you're going to repeat that process for each of these sentences, friends. Remember that there is a play button next to each sentence that reads it aloud to you, and there's a picture showing what it is you're supposed to be finding. All right, that's all we have for today, friends. Rock on, superstars. Super impressed with your work as always. I can't wait to see what you turn in on Seesaw. Best of luck, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.